Being outdoors is a big deal for me. It doesn't matter if I'm in the park next door, on a boat trip with my friends, or at the peak of the mountain on the other side of the world. In the end, I think it's all about chasing these rare moments when you're totally at ease with yourself. I find these moments in nature and, quite frequently, in my beloved hammock. Honestly, is there a way not to be laid back while floating between two palm trees? As a matter of fact, there is. Mosquitoes, for example. Experts in mood killing. Even worse, falling coconuts. And of course, rain. The arch enemy of hammock lovers around the globe. Sad but true, hammock lovers sometimes do live an uncomfortable and dangerous life. In order to change that, we have created the flying tent. It's a complete redesign of what a hammock can be. You can use it with a mosquito net. If it starts raining, zip up the rain cover and you will find yourself relaxing in a waterproof floating tent. You can also set it up on the ground as a bivy tent, or in case you really decide to walk on in the rain, you can easily convert the hammock into a fancy rain poncho. With this gear on your backpack, there are simply no more excuses for not enjoying the outdoors. As outdoor enthusiasts, we love the simplicity of the flying tent, but it took us 2 years to get there. The biggest challenge was to merge all these functions into one smart product that allows small packaging without compromising its functionality. We actually had to invent a completely new mechanism that didn't exist before. It even allowed us to apply for a patent, and it allows you to set up the tent in just around 7 seconds. At the same time, unlike most other tents, the flying tent fits into this tiny little bag and only weighs about 1 kilogram. This makes it to one of the smartest and lightest outdoor gears that you can possibly get. It consists of high quality waterproof materials, and it comes with all kinds of useful features that make your outdoor adventures even more enjoyable. It's been an amazing journey since the idea of the flying tent was born. Our passionate team was able to come up with a truly unique product that exceeds all our initial expectations. For the last step of this journey, we need your help to produce the first batch of flying tents and establish them on the market. Join our campaign and receive your flying tents in time for this year's summer adventures. Till then, thanks for watching and see you out there.
NanoCure technology. Now, I know Imperial Motion is known for great clothing, but what you might not know is that great clothing begins with great fabric. Back in 2016, we at Imperial Motion saw a need for something that would give products a longer life. Out of that need, NCT technology was born, and our first collection of self-repairing jackets and backpacks were launched. With the success of those items and positive customer reviews, we decided to make something even more practical. We are excited to bring you the NanoCure tent with self-healing durable ripstop. That's right, this fabric can be repaired with the simple rub of a finger. Boring tents are, well, they're boring. We set out to make a tent that was practical, easy to set up, and fun enough to get you outdoors to use it. Less is more. The NCT tent can be set up by anybody in 3 minutes or less. With these tents, we want to ditch the difficulties of your average tent and keep it simple and easy, so you have more time to enjoy the beautiful outdoors with less stress and setup time. With less parts and nonsense, setup is easy and fast. With the tarpaulin bottom, you can be assured that no moisture will ruin your morning. With the water-resistant material, you won't have to worry about a rainy night ruining your camping trip. With durable, self-healing ripstop material, a snag or puncture will no longer ruin your outing and extend the life of your tent. With the easy open zip-off ventilated mesh windows, you'll be sure to stay nice and cool in the summer heat. Our trusted manufacturing partners are ready to go. All we need is your support to make this product a reality. Be the first to own the world's only self-healing tent.
Don't you know, anytime you could smile and swallow up the whole world. You already told me. Did you know that you're my sort of girl? And baby, please don't leave. Did I say that I really want you to stay? Don't you know, anytime. Don't you know, anytime you can smile and swallow up the whole world. And didn't I tell you? Did you know that you're my sort of girl? Baby, please don't leave. Did I say that I really want you to stay? Anytime you can smile and swallow up the whole world. And didn't I tell you? Did you know that you're my sort of girl? And baby, please don't leave. Did I say that I really want you to stay? Don't you know, anytime.
Hi everybody, welcome once again to the Cruach Clan series of tents. this is what the Crua Clan actually breaks down into. So these are the pack sizes and weights. I just want to run through the individual ones. Here is the Crua Duo, our 2-person hiking tent that can be used by itself when weight is an issue or weight is a consideration for those hiking trips, etc. So the Crua Duo, this weighs in at just under 6 pounds. It's 22 inches long by 5 inches by 5 inches, so 5 inches squared at the end, 22 inches long, and it is just under 6 pounds weight. Crua Duo. This is the Crua Cocoon, our insulated tent that can be used inside the Crua Duo on other occasions when weight isn't as much of a consideration, for car camping, etc., motorbike camping, kayak, whatever it is. The weight on this is 15 pounds. It is 26 and I say 27 inches long by 13 inches wide by 11 inches high. So that again is the Crua Cocoon, our insulated 2-person tent. And this is the Crua Core, our central dome living tent. Again, goes up by airframe, as does the Crua Cocoon. Both of these tents go up with air poles or airframe. The Crua Core, this guy weighs in at about 32 pounds weight. It is 35 inches long by 14 inches wide, just over 14 inches wide, 14 and a half to 15 inches wide actually, by 14 inches high. Okay, so again, this is what they pack down into. This is our Crua Core, Crua Cocoon, and our Crua Duo, just to give you an idea of the pack down weight and sizes. Okay, so here is the Crua Core in its bag. We're just going to pitch this to show you how easy it is. Again, a big part of the design was to make this as easy as possible to use, based on feedback from people who just don't like putting up complicated systems. So we're using an airframe here, so air poles, so it's all inflatable. Okay, so simply out of the bag, let me put this bag to the side. And we'll find the buckle. So we have 2 compression straps just to keep it all nice and tidy. Sorry, now this has been pitched quite a bit. It's been well field tested at this stage. So now, okay, so that's it pitched out. I'd always stake in the 4 corners just so you know you have the correct, or you have it in place. It's not going to bounce around. I should also add that there's a footprint that comes under this. I'm not using it today just to speed things up a little bit, but there's an extra footprint that also comes as standard with the tent, just to protect that ground sheet a little bit more. Okay, first thing you do, there are 3 valves in all, so 3 poles. One goes corner to corner, one goes corner to corner, and one goes on over the porch as well. So we're going to pump them. It's a simple valve system, so easy to release and easy to pump. So again, it's quite simple. If you're not familiar with the airframe or air poles, it's quite simple. What you're doing is you're pumping the air in the valve and it's pumping up this pole going from corner to corner. Again, quick check PSI. Always a good idea to stake the corners at this stage. This is the one over the porch, over the front, where you can attach your vehicle to the front if you want, or just close it up. Okay, so that's your Crua Core pitched. As you see, couldn't be easier. A few little things to tidy up, closing the Velcro and stuff like that. But other than that, we're done. So you'll see there are 3 doors here at the front. You have one on this side, one opposite, and one at the front here. So if you're attaching a vehicle, it's handy to have the side doors in use rather than trying to get in and out that way. But if you're not attaching a vehicle to the front, you can quite simply leave these closed and use your front door as you wish. So there you go, there you have it, your Crua Core.